Welcome back to the Long Distance Siblings Podcast.
No, that's Ellie Trevison.
That's Annie Trevison.
And we're long distance siblings, making it work across the miles.
We're always in each other's ears, and now we're in yours.
Let's get into it. Ellie, I've been dying to know, how is California?
Thank you so much for asking, Annie.
You're
I
welcome.
really appreciate it.
Anytime, man. Every other
Um,
Sunday, actually.
okay.
Okay.
Here in California, I may have ADHD. At least that's what your niece thinks.
Whoa.
She
Okay.
asked me um randomly a couple days ago, Mom, do you have ADHD? I was like, it was just so out of the blue. And I was like, I have thought that maybe I do, but why do you ask? And she was like, well, I saw this video and I saw a lot of you in it. Can I show it to you? And I was like, yeah, let's do this. So let me get it. You know that song, Where the Hell is My Husband?
No.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Baby, where's the hell's my husband? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Where the hell is my husband?
Okay, yeah, no, I
You
do. I
know
know.
it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, I
I
do.
don't know who it's by, but
Baby, baby, baby. Right?
yeah. So I noticed looking this up the second time that they are wearing the same outfits as the music video, which is pretty cute. And I did a not a deep dive, but like a shallow dive on these two. They're sisters, the sugar-coated sisters,
Oh,
and their mom is a part of this parody, which I think is kind of cute and funny because anyways, let me read the lyrics to you. So they start with like, I've got ADHD, got it from my mama, and I only found out in my 30s. Now I am diagnosed. I talk and talk about it. The more I learn about the women's symptoms, I can never doubt it. Do I mask? I do, I do, I do. Exhausting, trying to hide it, hide it. I'm so disorganized. Keep
oh
running
God, no.
late. I'm losing things. Can't concentrate. I need you to tell me, baby, where the hell are my glasses? Why is it taking me so long to get ready? Started painting a mural, got overwhelmed, left it half full. Woohoo, yeah. Rejection sensitivity and impulsivity. I'm craving dopamine. So I think the part that made her think of me is the running late,
Yep.
the
Where are
taking
my
very long
glasses?
to get ready, can't find
Yep.
my glasses. The amount of times I walk into a room and forget why I'm there. And they didn't mention this, but I do always bump into things. Like I did learn that part of ADHD, often one of the symptoms is like where you, for example, you're I don't know what to call this, but like you're drinking water and like it misses your mouth and it just like falls everywhere.
Yeah, that does happen to me a lot.
Yeah. The only one I think that I did not relate to in the song was the impulsivity. Do you think I'm impulsive?
Yes, I do.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
say more. I'm
I
intrigued.
don't think you're an impulsive shopper, but you're like, you have impulses where you're like, I'm gonna just like text them something crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
My impulses are usually, what category is that? Let me sabotage myself and ruin my life.
No. No. I think it's like interpersonal impulsivity.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay,
hmm Like
that's
you don't
fair.
have like a spending problem. Although I could feel like every once in a while you're like, I'm gonna spend on this thing.
That's true. I have had that more
Mhm.
lately. Like
Yeah.
now that I'm like holding a less firm line with myself just in general in life.
Yeah. You're
Um
like, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
yeah, like about a year ago, I impulsively bought something from TikTok. It was a scalp massager because
No.
I was like, this is gonna fix my hair problems.
Uh-huh.
I never used it. I got a partial return where I got to get half of it back, which
Oh,
was
nice.
$50. So I was out another 50. Okay, maybe
You,
that
it
is
was a
really impulsive.
$100 scalp massager? Okay. Yeah, that's impulsivity for sure.
That's very impulsive. And
I thought it was gonna be like
boy,
$15 because it was from TikTok Shop.
no, man. It
Oh my
was
God.
it was one of those like electric ones where it was like doing the circular
Oh
motion to
boy.
stimulate the hair follicles. Yeah, that is pretty
Yeah.
impulsive actually. Anyways, do you think I have ADHD?
Well, it doesn't really matter what I think. It matters what you think, first and foremost. And second, I feel like, does it help you to feel like you have ADHD? In which case, sure.
Does it?
Does it make you feel good or feel bad?
Neutral.
Okay. Well then, yeah, try it on for size.
No. I think the thing is like, yeah, I probably could get diagnosed with ADHD if I wanted to, because I think I probably have it. But also, it doesn't, I don't feel like it affects my life enough to want to be like, let me just bring this other diagnosis over here. It doesn't, I don't know. If that helps your niece have more compassion for me when I'm running late in the morning, amazing. Because like I try really fucking hard every single day to get her not just on time but early because that's what she prefers. And I have a really, 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 really fucking hard time with it. Of course, we could also say that, it could also be like something we learned in childhood from our chaotic childhood. So there's that too.
And in terms of being late, like it's that. Like growing up in the same household as you. It's that. I promise it's that.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
that. Yeah.
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 Wow. Birds are amazing.
I was wondering what you were looking at. I was like, what's going on there?
Just the way that they glide and, you know,
Yeah, they're little. I'm a bird.
I'm a bird. I flap, I fly, I soar. I just wanted to give a little heads up to the listeners slash a potential trigger warning
Oh,
because
ooh,
it's
spicy update.
it's food related.
Oh,
And if anybody doesn't want to hear about food, nutrition, and stuff like that, totally get it. Skip ahead if you want.
big update? Oh my God, I'm so curious.
About 6 days ago, I started a food journal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's
Love.
the big update, Annie. It's a big, big, big update, and your response is not showing big update.
Oh my God, that's insane. That was not what I was expecting at all. Okay,
What did
tell
you
me
think my
more.
big update was going to be?
Something like film school related.
Oh, well, you already know I got in.
I do. But I thought that was like a new development. So, what? Tell me more. That's great. I mean, I'm happy. That's cool. Love it.
It's a big deal for me because, as you know, the listeners might not know, I have had super, 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 super disordered eating in the past. And I have since then overcompensated by being like, I can't even touch the idea of nutrition or anything like that because I don't want to get, back into old unhealthy patterns. But I decided to try to take a balanced approach, as we talked about recently.
Yes. Yes, we did.
And I looked on the app store to find a food journal that would be easy to just like put the food in. But unfortunately, I could not find one that didn't have calories attached. And so I thought, you know what? I'll just do it myself. I'll just put it in my notes app. And I've been doing that consistently for the last
Nice.
6 days.
Very cool.
And it's been very helpful.
Yeah.
Um, I've come to realize that I am not getting enough protein.
Yes. I could have told you that. I know.
Which is like probably most people are not getting enough protein.
Yes. Yes. Love.
One morning, I was shocked to find out that when I had 2 eggs plus toast with cottage cheese on it,
Mm-hmm.
which never would have thought to put cottage cheese on
Yep.
toast, but I put some honey on it, I've since found some other things to do, like put berries and stuff. So it's not just toast and cottage cheese, because um I stayed like feeling full and satisfied for like a good 3 hours, which like might not sound like a long time, but for me that's a long time.
Yes.
And yeah.
Satiety.
And then also, I've been ending the day with like a protein heavy snack, and
Fun.
that has been really helpful as well.
Love.
Um, I tend to do a lot of snacking in the evening before bed,
Yes.
just
Uh-huh.
nom 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 nom.
Yes.
And I have found that when I focus on protein, put a little something fun in there, but also something protein.
Yes.
Um, it's really helpful. So.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it. I feel like I used to have a much better, like a much healthier like relationship with food a couple years ago. And then I moved in with mom, and here we are.
Yes. That woman. Yep.
Well, yeah, the combination of being around certain food culture
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
the stress of all of that. And so
Yes.
now, I'm in my own place, new chapter and all of that. So I have the
Yeah.
opportunity to kind of, you know, um redevelop a good, healthy relationship with food. And honestly, I've been feeling great
Oh,
the past 6 days. Like I've been feeling
yay.
great. Like my body image, body dysmorphia, whatever you want to call it, has gone like significantly down just in the last
Yes.
6 days of doing
Yes.
this. And also, I don't feel, I was worried that tracking food in any way was going to make me feel like I was like being mean to myself, like punishing myself. No, it's actually felt quite the opposite. Like
Yep.
better. I feel better, like emotionally, which I was like really not expecting myself to feel. So that's been a lovely realization. And also like last night, I had lasagna with some rice and some vegetables. And I didn't feel that great this morning. And I was like, oh, it's like it was that lasagna. So like okay. Maybe I don't want to have lasagna. Maybe every once in a while, but like not on a regular basis. So anyways, yeah, it's been great. It's been really nice.
Aw.
And I was excited to tell you about it. And literally, this is the big update that I've been holding back. I have not
Wow.
told you for
Oh
six
my God.
days.
That's a long ass time, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, it sounds like you like are feeling like you have more autonomy over your eating and your body in general, which I feel like is the goal of like loving yourself in a food journey, whatever, you know?
Yes. 100%. Yes, that is what I noticed. Like, I didn't realize until I was doing this how much I felt out of control when it came to food, where I was just like
Yeah.
constantly thinking about food,
Mm-hmm.
just being like, oh, well, I guess I'm about to like eat this entire box of crackers, so here I go.
Totally. Yes. No,
Rather than being like, okay, I'm feeling the urge to eat this entire box of crackers. Let me just like think about that for a second and let me check in with myself. Like, what am I actually feeling right now? And maybe, buddy, talking to my inner child in a really kind way, perhaps we could do something else. Maybe we could pull some crackers out, put them in a little, like, a little
nice little
thing.
bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can have our crackers and then maybe, like, just sit with it for a minute and, like, do something else
Yeah.
instead of eating
Yeah.
the whole box. Because that's also not very good for the pocketbook either, to eat the whole box of crackers all at once?
I know. I know. I've been there so many times. So many boxes.
So
Yeah.
many boxes, man. It's a little bit embarrassing to talk about, but probably very relatable.
Very, very, very relatable. Everybody eats the whole box of crackers. Don't because also the crackers are designed to make you eat the whole box of crackers.
Yes.
Our whole culture around food is designed to make us mindlessly consume as much as possible. And then when we can't do anymore, it's like, more! Like, it's insane. The whole system is rigged. All
Yeah.
the odds are stacked against you to be mindful.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That sounds really nice. And yeah, like, isn't it crazy how deeply it impacts us when you're like,
Hmm.
damn, I feel like shit. And you're like, oh, it's because I ate 9 pieces of bread last night. Right, 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 right. Maybe I won't do that
Yeah.
today
Exactly. Not because I'm bad for eating the bread or that it's good to not eat the bread, but just
because
because,
it
like,
feels bad.
it feels better not to
Yeah,
eat all that bread.
I know. Crazy.
Yeah. How's New York been treating you, my friend?
New York, New York.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey. Well, I feel like none of my updates are going to be new to you. For the
Okay.
listeners, Ellie and I have been trying to keep things from each other so that we can be genuinely surprised. Ellie's been doing a much better job of it lately because I'm in a really tough spot and rely
Yeah.
heavily on Ellie on a daily basis. Like we said, we talk a lot, sometimes multiple times a day. Um, are we codependent? Sometimes. Are we besties? You bet your bottom dollar. um, all that to say, I it's been a rough month for me. With moving out when I just moved in, but the update that I wanted to share with the listeners and with Ellie for a ninth time is I got a new place. I have a
I'm pretending I'm just hearing it for the first time.
I do have a mini update on that is that
Ooh,
it's a sublet, so I'm not going to be signing a lease. There's no paperwork and it's all been very like willy-nilly. It's like, well, like you can probably start moving things in on the 23rd, but I'll be gone for sure on the 27th, but the rent
that's
starts on the
fine.
1st, but you can kind of decide whenever you want. I might have a sublet agreement for you, I might not, and that has been giving me a lot of anxiety. So today I talked with the girl about logistics a couple days ago. Haven't heard anything since then. And then today I was like, "Hey, can we make a plan?" And we made a plan. So I feel and she's going to send me a sublet agreement just so that like I'm like, it's in writing somewhere. It's
Yes,
not
you're
legally
in.
binding in any way, but it just feels like better to be like for sure. You're not going to be like, "Oh, by the way, I found somebody else and I just like them better than you." You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Um but no, this person is leaving New York to go back to Texas because their dad is sick, and they said that they would stay in the place if it wasn't for that. So that seems like a really bad thing for them, but a good thing for me in terms of what the household is like and
Mhm.
being able to be in the sublet. And I think they're just like kind of stressed around moving in the wintertime in New York back to Texas for this reason. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that's my big update is I have found a place. We have been showing my room to a bunch of different people. We have 2 applications in right now,
Ooh, that's
and
good.
a third one is on the way. Yep. And my other roommates have applied as well because they need to sign a new lease. And I am hopeful that it's all going to go through before the first, which means I will be legally free of my obligation to this place and I can start a new chapter in the new year.
Yay. Wow. I didn't even that didn't okay, I didn't even realize that until this moment that you're moving into a new place and your rent will be January 1st.
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's so like does it feel symbolic? Does it feel like fresh and new and just like wow.
Yes. It'll be an entirely different
Yeah.
world than what I've been living in.
It's
It's been really crazy because all of the chaos that has been going on the last 3 months, not a peep this month. Not a peep. Not a iota of chaos from the other room.
mm.
Which is like, are you kidding me?
Could
Are you
have been this way the
serious?
whole time.
For real. But
That's really frustrating.
the frustrating thing is if I were to stay, it would go right back
I
to
was
it.
gonna say, don't worry, it would not last.
No.
It would
I
not
mean,
last.
even if it does last, it wouldn't last for me. I just like know this to be true. There was a guy who came over who was like a model. He saw the place. He was like very he's like very like I'm like going to like Germany in the springs. Like I want to sublet for 2 months because I like work in Germany and like everything's working out for me, blah blah. I don't know. He was just like quite a vibe. But I didn't like him, but quite a unique character. He texted me last night and said, curious if there's anything you might say about living style around cleanliness, quietness, standard vibe around the apartment for Cecily and Maurice. No need to respond tonight, was just on my mind.
What are you gonna say?
I had a dream about it, Ellie. I had a dream about it. I said, hey, good question. From my perspective, is the quiet, clean one and is the loud, messy one. That's all I said.
Nice.
Yep, that's honest. Didn't have to get
That
into
is
details.
honest.
I
Yeah.
felt really like obligated to say what's actually been going on. But I was like, no, I'm not going
Mm-mm.
to. Mm-mm. Nope.
I love how you responded. That
Yeah.
is honest, but also minimal. And
Minimal. Yeah. I was like,
also, that was your experience. He could have a completely different experience.
that's what I realized. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm about to go into my experience and like my own perspective. And it could totally be different. And honestly, some dude who's a model in like a similar modeling agency of like I think boyfriend is in the same modeling agency from this guy and like she's probably gonna like be totally way better for him than for
Mhm.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are my updates basically. Everything has been really centering around this move. I feel really excited about moving in January, having a whole new life in Manhattan, in the center of Manhattan, 15-minute walk from Central Park, and just it's going to make I think auditioning and trying to get out there and figuring out how to audition a lot easier. It's going to make selling my car harder, but we can do hard things even when things get hard, is what I've been learning throughout this experience. But I feel like the that text exchange with that model man, I think this leads into the overextending habit that we have because I was about to overextend in this text exchange
Hmm.
and be like, oh, I have to share all of the details in order to be honest and fair in this situation. Because I did, I typed it out. I was like, she has this boyfriend and they are in this abusive relationship and they fight all the time, but like he hasn't been over lately. And I'm like, why am I saying all of this shit? Why am I saying all of this shit?
Yeah.
Thoughts on overextending?
I got like really tired all of a sudden. Maybe because I
Me
just
too.
maybe because I overextend a lot and it makes me tired.
Yeah. Oh, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do it a lot. I'm trying not to so much. I think that's all I got for now. What about
Okay,
you?
that's fair. I just got really tired too. I guess just like I feel like I'm doing it less. I'm learning how to do it less. I think have coming from an environment where you don't really know what's up and what's down and what's real and what's not in childhood. Like I feel, in terms of overextending, I can go in extremes. It's like I owe you everything, I owe you nothing. And there's no in between. And I feel like I'm finding a nice little happy medium of like,
Yeah.
it feels really nice. I guess for lack of a better word, I feel like I'm learning like self-respect. I feel like I'm learning how to respect myself, like not for the first time, but just in a more like everyday type of way. Like where I
Yeah.
don't feel like I have to like apologize for being here or like qualify why I'm here or over explain a lot of stuff. I feel like this experience has really helped me realize like, oh yeah, no, I don't need to I don't need to like overcompensate for this person's feelings. Like they might feel a certain way, but like I feel this way and that's how I feel. And that's fine. That's normal. That's valid. I'm a person, and so like I guess I'm like figuring out the amount of space that I feel is acceptable or like reasonable for a person to take up. And surprise, it's way more than what I usually do. You know what I mean? Until I get
Mhm.
super resentful, and then it goes completely in the opposite direction.
Right. Yeah, and I feel like one thing I've been learning, and I think you can probably relate to this, like having more discernment about which people you give more of your energy to.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
actually building reciprocal relationships is different than giving and giving and giving to someone who is not able or willing to give to you. And I think that's maybe what makes it the overextending. It's not like there's this like, well, this is how much I give and this is how much I don't, and
Right.
this is the line of what makes it overextension. I think it's more like the nature of the relationship. But it can also
100%.
be sometimes like how much energy do you have on a certain day? And but if you have a relationship with someone where there's like trust and understanding, then you can say, I'm really not up for it today, but let's do it this other day.
Which is
Or
what we do all the time.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think like texting this girl and I was like, "Hey, like I know you got a lot going on and I know you got like moving and family stress, but like I'm just really anxious about this and could really want to like nail down the dates."
Yeah.
Instead of being like, I don't know, just like I know you got a lot going on, so like apologizing. I'm so sorry that like I have to ask, but like blah, blah, blah. Just
Hmm.
being like I'm feeling anxious, so I would like you to be more consistent,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, and then I feel like that has like translated also into the acting world for me, where
Hmm.
I am realizing my perspective on my past experience has been totally undercutting what I've actually done and been like, well, like I'm just like this little like willy-nilly nobody who like tries but isn't really good and like blah, blah, blah. And instead having a perspective shift on myself as an actor, my self-perception changing, being like, damn, I've done a lot and like I deserve to be seen in these certain areas, in these certain spaces, and
Yeah.
I deserve to be here. I belong. All that
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
You have done a lot as an actor.
Yeah, totally.
I feel privileged to have seen so many plays that you've been in.
I feel privileged that you've seen so many of my plays that I've been in.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to come see you perform in New York.
New York. I know. I know.
Hey, I'm acting here.
Hey. Um,
I feel like my New York accent is really not good, but you've got a pretty good one.
not really. I think they're both pretty goofy.
I think
Should
I need
we?
to go get some
I was
caffeine,
gonna say,
man.
do you think we should figure out a way to end this
I
real
think
quick?
so. This has been lovely, but I'm so tired and I still have to go to the store. And then I have a white elephant thing to go to with my old soccer team.
Oh shoot, you're doing that tonight.
Yeah,
You don't have to go. Ellie, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I love you so much. I think you're the bee's knees.
I think you are also the bee's knees, and I love you so much. And I am signing off from California.
And I'm signing off from New York.
Bye.
Bye.